With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Seattle Seahawks. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Looking to put a drive together. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on 3rd down, usually you think 4th down quarterback sneak. There, though, it worked on 3rd. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Back to throw. Now he'll take this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Well, this defense for the Seahawks very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points, and if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominated on that side of the football.
And he will have a Jaguars first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. To throw is Fields. And a quick throw there is incomplete. We talk about this Seahawk defense. Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
The first carry here for Jordan James. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 34. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. On first down, they go back to Mitchell. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
19, Tiger, not street.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Cougar 19, 60 Bobcat, 60.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Seahawks first down.
Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 38.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
14 yards.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Ready.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Jaguars' 24-yard line.
Left wing 19.
Back to throw here. It's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Trey Amos. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. And exactly as you described, an interception. Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Bulldozes past him. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
12 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. That's taken in by Higgins. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because he just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
19, start, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Field has got a man complete. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This 2nd and 4. Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He's going to go out of bounds yards, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
70 Lions. Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Given 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
60 Vices. 60 Vices. 79 Broncos.
Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's brought it down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
18 Cardinals.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let go.
Second and 5. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. T. Higgins, as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville in the first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
They'll look to throw.
The Jaguars first down.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
How about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms. Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
is good for a Jaguars first down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Another run with Mitchell. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 88 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. An option give now to Mitchell. Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
It's a gain of 18.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And his kick here is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
At their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
That is caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Higgins.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to the right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Cup 19, Dragon 60, Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A real opportunity for them. Their defense got the key 4th down stop. Now all they need is a field goal to snag the lead. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Jaguars.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
First down, here's Mitchell. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Once again, it's Mitchell. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Out of the gun now on third down. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. It's got to have it time. 4th and 9.
Let's go now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight one-point game.
The Seahawks, 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. Trying the right side with Mitchell. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
No tougher place to be in a spot like this than Seattle. Here's 3rd down. Now Fields going to run. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Looked like an issue with a snap, and he pulled it wide left. It's no good. And that'll keep this a one-point game.
That was an ugly-looking kick, and the snap, largely to blame. These special teams operations are relying on everyone being on the same page, so even the slightest hiccup can lead to some missed kicks, and that's exactly what we saw here.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So the victory here for Seattle. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the Seahawks, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.